Hello, and welcome back to BioShock 2. I'm Chance, also known as Maras. In the last episode, we were dropped into Popper's drop and requested to get a camera to record, I think that they're called, they're like bruisers or whatever. We're basically supposed to record them, get information so that we could possibly move the passage that was broken over there. I don't know, but that's what we're doing. Took a break this week. I sorry, took a break this week so that I essentially this week for me was birthday week. Me and my friends all celebrated our birthdays and whatnot. Hold on. I have no healing items. Yeah, it was birthday week. So basically the beginning of the week was one of my friend's birthday, 2 days later was another one of my friend's birthday, and then 2 days later was another one of my friend's birthday. So essentially, oh, I mean, not my, it was my birthday. So basically I just took the day off, well, most of the days off, so I could, oh, I have no health kit. I should get some before I challenge the freaking Big Daddy. Ow. Oh. How do I freaking change? There it is. So I'm wondering, did it count my research or did it not because I died? I'm gonna assume it counted my research, despite the fact that I'm no longer, you know.
Don't touch me! How dare you! Ridiculous!
So yeah, and then also off screen, I was doing some personal stuff. Essentially, I've been trying to play the Dragon Age series. Playing the Dragon Age series off screen so that I could check out mods, and then when I eventually get to them for the YouTube playthrough, you know, I have it ready. Like I've basically vetted all the mods, make sure they're all nice and funky, so that when you know, once I get down to it, I can just be like, okay, yeah, we're here are the mods, they all work, yada yada yada, and then we could go on our merry way, or at least I can. Cheeky bank. And I, off screen, had problems with Dragon Age Inquisition. For some reason, it was a very similar problem to the Borderlands issue, where essentially loading times were ridiculously long, and it, for a computer that essentially has like not the best card on the market, but like one of the best cards from the previous generation. Didn't make much sense to me, you know. Uh, I have a 2070 Titan in my computer, or no, not Titan, a Super in my computer, which is it's pretty chunky card for the previous series. So games should run very well for mine, and it turns out that my graphics card was not being used to render physics in games, which essentially means that when it came down to uh, switching from one cell to another cell and then all the assets that are loaded, it would use my CPU to load said assets and not my graphics card, which again in some cases that's fine, but in other cases where the game has some heavy physics that it needs to load and uh, a CPU is not really optimized to load some of those things, um, it would take forever, which is why when I was doing the Borderlands Enhanced playthrough, or at least when I was playing the game, we came down to some issues. And so, um, I ended up fixing that, which is kind of a part of the weird factor, is that the all the guides that told me how to fix the loading issues did not say to change my physics renderer, just essentially change the change it so that the ow, I destroyed you. Oh, he didn't destroy you. Thought I did destroy you. So yeah, so I had to go, and the funny thing is, I would have never found it out unless I played Dragon Age Inquisition, and I was playing through it, and I was just constantly. There's so many loading screens in that game, and for a game I played on console and had no loading screens, I was kind of like, why is this happening, right? And then for obviously
A different date every night.
and like other people are saying like, well, I only have like 5-second loading times. I don't know what your problem is. And I'm like, I don't know what my problem is either. And then I tried every single solution. Tried running it as an administrator. I tried. Where is he? Where's she? I guess she's above. Oh yeah, she's above. Yeah, so I would try to run it as administrator. That didn't do nothing. Tried lowering all my, like I put a timer, made sure putting it on max settings started the game. Took like I think 2 minutes to even get in the game. More like three, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So 2.5 minutes to get into the game, and it took okay. It yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get into the game, and then I lowered all my settings down, and it only took 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And I don't think my graphics would warrant only 10 different differential in terms of this. Like, I don't think it's the graphics that are a problem. And then out of the blue, I was looking through all the solutions, and I noticed I put out Task Manager because I was going to close Dragon Age Inquisition using Task Manager, because just getting out of the game also took another like 2 minutes and 40 seconds, because inherently it needs to load like assets and whatnot to get to the main menu. And guess what? When I lowered my settings, I was about to close with Task Manager. I noticed my CPU was at 70% for Dragon Age Inquisition, which again, sometimes the CPU does use it is used to like measure like certain things when you're playing a game, like measure like, oh, how much you need to do this and this and that. So I was that's not what like confused me. But then I looked at my GPU and it had like 4%. I was like, why isn't my CPU being used for a game? Like, my GPU is supposed to be used for the game, not my CPU. And then I looked it up and eventually found out that, oh, you could change your physics stuff. And I was like, son of a bitch. That and like immediately as soon as I changed that, all loading just immediately perfect. My games were using my graphics for some stuff, but not for loading physics and assets. Anyways, that's my rant done. I was so pissed but so relieved once I fixed that because now games work again, and it's beautiful. Anyways, I'm gonna play this freaking lamb, blood and
This
lamb thing.
lamb woman's powers of manipulation are almost scary. Her people are using the girls from the surface to gather Adam from Lamb's followers. It's in the blood. And eventually they give themselves over. Like dying is an honor. I'd almost feel sorry for them if they didn't have my daughter. I'm going to find Lamb and take Cindy back one way or another.
I actually just realized something. I didn't pick up the other thing because I didn't want to change the audio thing. Sorry if I'm going back and forth and not really progressing. I just wanted to talk about my graphics card problem and subsequent fix. And yeah, could have left it for the Dragon Age recording when I end up doing that, but I ended up doing it here.
I wish I could publish this stuff. It's newsman pay dirt. Sinclair says Ryan's making a move against Sophia Lamb, and they want to cut me in on the action. They're building a case that Lamb's a closet pinko, sort of an undercover thing. So I cozy up to this guy Wales, who works for Lamb, making like I want to join up. Then I find out whether he grew his beard for Jesus or Karl Marx.
Okay, now let's actually go here.
Oh, did someone knock? Help! He's in my room! How's that?
This that guy got a trip on the trap. So it looks like all these ways go to the same place, so I'm not missing much if I go which way. I'm just making sure I'm covering all my bases. Apparently there's like 120 something of these audio
Sounds like
logs.
somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley, believe it or not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality, a way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of Raptures music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
No use hiding. I inherited all of this.
I inherited this one. Firestorm. Their phone's on fire when they strike. Oh. Eh. That'd be good for like a melee build. Oh, is that a cat? Oh. I didn't know cats were down here. Sad. Cool, the Rosie's changed position.
Carry on the family name.
I'm not getting new insights from these checks. Maybe I can't press. Oh. How did I do it before that?
Do you remember what you told me, Bill? A marketplace of ideas. That was you. If I submit to the debates with Lamb, we defang her. I've done so. And have you been to Pauper's Drop, Bill? Listen.
Yeah. Oh god, is he playing a song?
Zoblomovs hand out her manifesto. Her face adorns every wall. Saint Lamb. You made her.
Where the hell did you come from?
And now,
wants the council to sponsor her silence.
I guess I'm fully done on my research for Big Daddies. Oh, I pressed Q, but I got stunned. Oh well. There's no progress loss for dying, unlike other games. Oh, come on! That hit him. And it did no damage. I saw that. Also, am I actually researching Rosies, or how does research work in this game? Because in the previous game, you just constantly take pictures of stuff. But it seems like in this game, you only need to do it once. My new child. Anywho. Let's actually go where I'm supposed to. And...
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
Number 6.
Nobody tell you, Adam is mine. Fight!
It do. Bruce Splicer research bonus. New ability drill dash. Decimate your foes with a special dash attack.
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
God, I wish I could order this in the way I would put like non-essential weapons in a different spot than where I have it. Wait, auto hack? I didn't want to remote hack. Well, oopsie doopsie. Or daddy. The limbo room.
Here, father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me.
You have run out of plasmid slots and stored. Confuse your foes into attacking each other. I prefer having the telekinetic ability. And I can't use this Gatherer's Guardian because it's broke. Oh, well, I didn't equip that. Sorry for the...
This girl's tough
Sorry to say I did not equip the old hacking ability. Brain hack. So that's not gonna happen. But I understand the sentiment. Oh, there's a power to the beacon station there. I'm definitely gonna go over there. Except the door's not locked. What? I assumed it was gonna be locked. Okay, well, I have fully upgraded my pistol. Now I'm gonna increase damage of me shotgun.
Oldie toy and newie toy.
This makes no goddamn sense, but it's funny as all hell. I mean, yeah, it actually makes sense. You know, 2 rotations. Yeah. Still ridiculous. Now that seems important. Is there? Yeah, there is an audio log.
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come here mean nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
What can I get? Gonna stack up. I don't think I'll fight the Big Daddy or Rosie. I don't think there's a way to check out, like, oh, your information. Goals, messages, help, research data. Okay, so it does show. Thuggish Splicers, increase damage, increase wallop crap, increase damage, scrounge. Okay, we're Big Daddy, Rosie. Oh, almost there. Drill damage, damage against Big Daddies, arms race tonic. Securities at 1. Okay. So it is beneficial to fight the old fair Rosie. There we go. I want to pick up that health pack. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, does that mean I lose? Yeah, I have to go re-pick her up. Oh, what? What's she doing here?
I'm always safe with Daddy. Used to be.
So I should still be using this.
One more for the
Oh, it's gone. Whatever. Let us continue. Continue on. As much as I like to collect achievements, I could just oh god, I could just redo it in the replay through.
Why do you hide from salvation? I'm receiving more damage from trying to research these stupid freaking things than I should be. But I know I'm gonna be at a disadvantage if I don't do it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of situation. So if I don't research these things, I won't get upgrades to deal like more damage, and so when the enemies are harder to kill later on in the game.
Little bird's mine now, Squire. Are you?
X his eyes! X his eyes!
I don't have a health kit. I don't have a health kit.
Fucking room apart. No company then. Put away me tea and biscuits. Play it smart. Step away. She belongs.
How about a scary little fire?
Motherfucker.
Butterback.